Boys, it's your boy Ben. We're here. Chicken Rice Podcast / Ali Star's podcast.
Ali Star.
Ali Star. This is Alistair.
Alistair lifts. I might lift a little bit. But I'm pretty fucking small, so.
Yeah, me too.
Fuck.
Let's talk about how I met Ali Star. Okay. How did I meet you? Social media.
Yeah, bro.
For the most part.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then we both live in Myrtle Beach. Well, I live in North Myrtle Beach. You live in basically Myrtle Beach, so it's just the same shit. It's all every like town around Myrtle Beach we just consider Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
So it's like, where are you from? I'm from Myrtle Beach, because like if you say some like bullshit town outside the Myrtle Beach, nobody's gonna know what it is.
Like, what the fuck
but everybody knows Myrtle Beach. So
you're from North Myrtle. I'm from.
Well, I'm not even
Beach.
from here. I'm from Jersey.
Yeah.
Where you? Are you from
I'm
here?
from
here?
Pawleys.
Okay.
So it's 45 minutes south of here.
So he's from Myrtle, but he's actually from Pawleys, but we just say Myrtle. So
yeah.
That's the shit.
Nah, I walked in the pump house and I was like, bro, this guy's got a fucking camera. I got a camera. This chicken and rice guy, we gotta be friends.
Gotta
There's not
collab.
a lot of fucking people around here that do this shit, bro.
Yo, point your shit up like this. Yeah.
There's not a lot of people that do this
There
shit
you
around
go.
here, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, not a lot of people. This area is like mostly drinkers and partiers, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
most people here aren't like entrepreneur mindset type of shit, or like doing like some creative shit, or they're just like old people that are retired.
Yeah.
It's like there's really no in between there. It's just like one or the other. So
There's not a lot of young professionals here either. Like, it's either like young 20s or, again, super old. There's no like in between, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, I feel like Houston and like Tampa's popping as well, because there's like Christian Guzman's like a 30-year-old, but he's not like, you know what I mean? That's like the in between area. There's not a lot of people like that around here, bro. Like, that's
Yeah.
why it's pretty whack.
Yeah, for the most part, pretty whack, but not as whack as Jersey. Can't complain. I like it a lot here. I like it a lot more here. The beach, living on the beach is lit. Go to the beach, gym tan, chicken and rice every day.
No fucking doubt, bro.
You guys already know. But yeah, so social media is how I met Ali Star. I like calling him Ali Star, even though his name's Alistair. Very, very unique name, I have to say.
Bro,
Not gonna lie, I didn't know how to say it at first. I thought it was like Alistair, Alistar.
Means defender
Stare.
of man, bro.
Defender of man.
I'm the fucking shit, bro.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. So fucking nah, dude. I just every time I go into McDonald's, bro, I'm like, it's Alistair, and they're like, Alistair, Alistin, and I'm like, oh fuck. Honestly, you might as well just call me Chad, but fuck it. You know what I mean?
Just like come up with a new name. Fuck it. But yeah, I met Ali Star, social media, and then we didn't go to the same gym, but a new gym like recently opened up. It's called the Pump House. Shout out to Pump House, Myrtle Beach, and very dope gym. And ironically, my gym membership at my other gym expired, and the new one just opened up. So I was like, fuck it. I'm going to go to this other gym. I felt bad, I'm not going to lie.
Don't feel
my
bad, bro.
old gym, like I knew the owners like pretty well, and they were like super cool. I felt kind of bad. The only thing I miss about that gym is the lighting. If you guys follow me on like socials, there's like a side lighting from like the garage door that I get on like my Instagram and shit. Side lighting, like the natural shit, would hit so different. And that's the only thing I miss about that gym.
Go lay down, bub.
What's up, Dougie?
Louis, lay down, Bubba.
But yeah,
Yeah,
I would say the
Bubba.
Pump House is definitely an upgrade. He's good. It don't matter.
I'm scared he's gonna jump over you.
And you were going to what gym before? Sky or?
Bro, I was just
Iron
I
Legacy.
bounce around, bro. I've been here for so long. It's like every gym I go into, besides North Myrtle.
So you
like
know all the
Pump House.
gyms.
Yeah, well, every gym I go to, I know somebody. So I usually get caught up talking to somebody for a couple hours. Like, not a couple hours, but like, dude, my workouts are just not.
Shit.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
like, yeah.
Like, even so, I go to Sky and I get caught talking to at least 2 people. You know what I mean? Like, the guy who manages Sky used to manage my dad's gym in Georgetown. So I always talk to him because he's known me since I was like 4. You know what I mean? So it's like, I usually gym hopped because I just like, change of pace for me always was better. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and again, there wasn't a gym really here. Like Iron's lit. It's a nice vibe and everything, but the equipment selection is kind of, you know what I mean? So it's like, do I trade the vibe for like being able to do certain movements that are like more optimal for like my goals and the way I want to train, or like what? You know what I mean? But like, if I go into fucking Sky Fitness, bro, like I'm deadlifting 4 plates or something, and I'm like in between my reps, and I'm like, you're bitch made from the toes up, and then I got fucking old Bob over here like looking at me like, son, like, you're a fucking disgrace. Like, it doesn't make me want to train like that. You know what I mean? So pump's lit at least because, like, dude, I can go in there and Wayne don't give a fuck. And again, he's like, dude, this is a gym, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I want. Like, Iron's cool and everything, but again, it's just like, the equipment selection is pretty bonky. Like, dude, the leg extension was broken for 4 months. Louis, bub, you gotta, Louis,
Lay down.
lay down,
buddy.
Louis, please lay down,
buddy.
son.
Hey,
Louis,
lay
son, lay down,
Here,
son.
lay down.
Bubba, please lay down. Louis, lay down.
Now.
You can't.
He's good. If he just stays there the whole time, we're lit. We're lit. Yeah. So if you guys are vacationing to Myrtle Beach by chance,
Go to the pump house.
go to the pump house. A lot of you guys have been to Iron Legacy. If you've been to Myrtle, it's like on Highway 17. It's like probably like the first gym that pops up when you search up like gyms nearby. Fuck that gym. Or go to the pump house. Come see your boys.
Bro.
Get a workout in or some shit, you know.
American Fitness in Myrtle's Inlet is nice too, but they're like, again, I can't personally train there. I'm like best friends with the owner. He's like a really good friend of mine, cause like he's got older clientele. Like Myrtle's Inlet, you talk about old people,
Yeah.
bro. You go to Myrtle's Inlet, bro. It's like all fucking old people.
Yeah.
So like, can't really train there. Like, dude, if you're looking for a bodybuilder gym or like a powerlifting gym, again, dude, where's anywhere that has a fucking lever squat?
Yeah.
And not even like gyms in Charleston. You know what I mean? Like, and Charleston's the biggest city around here, pretty much. Like Myrtle, you would think Charleston's like top tier compared to Myrtle, because Charleston's like got more money. But bro, like, when I first walked in the pump house, I was like, fuck, dude.
I just went to Charleston with Nick for his birthday.
For real?
We went to Charleston. I was honestly very disappointed.
Yeah,
but
dude.
I'm also I really don't like the city vibe, and I got like a big like city vibe from it, or like fucking like 1800 vibes, like some like.
It's like, dude, it's historic, bro.
Yeah.
So, dude, it's nice, but like, again, I grew up in Pawleys, and that's like, Pawleys is a beach town, and then you have Georgetown, which is 15 minutes down from the road. That's where my dad's gym was growing up until they moved it to like it's only a personal training gym in Pawleys now.
Yeah.
But Georgetown is literally just like a small version of Charleston. So like when I went to college there, it's like, dude, everybody hypes it up like, oh, that's so badass. It's so badass. It's like, yeah, it's badass, but like, if you like to fucking drink every weekend at the same bars, you know what I mean? Like, it's that's my same situation with Myrtle though. Myrtle, at least you have shit to do. Like, you can go out on the boat, like there's bowling, shit like that. But like, again, as far as the culture, bro, like, you know what I mean? It's like, think of being in like Tampa or something. You know what I mean? There's like museums, there's like gyms, there's like fucking like Cirque du Soleil and shit. Like, this shit's like, there's other things to do than just like, oh, let's go to the beach. Bro, you live here long enough. I've been here for 24 years.
I'll probably get bored.
Yeah,
you know?
dude, you will, bro. Like,
if you really think about it, like, we always joke about it, like, people that live in Myrtle Beach. It's like, all we have is like the beach and mini golf.
No, literally, bro.
But,
like,
yeah,
I grew
a
up
tourist
here.
Town,
Yeah, I
for
grew
sure.
up here, and people are like, "What do you do?" And I'm like, "Dude, what the fuck? You want me to go to Broadway?" Like,
yeah, you want to go to fucking Broadway?
yeah,
you
want to go sit on the fucking Ferris wheel and hold hands? Like, holy shit! Like, it's like, dude, it's cool, but like, again, it's Myrtle, dude. Like, there's nothing to do outside of like spend money, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Hit the gym.
Go
to the pump house when you're in Myrtle on vacation.
What is
you can't lose your gains on vacation. Go to the fucking gym. Feel me?
What is that fucking video? I think the funniest video I've ever seen on social media is the dude running through the library with the megaphone. He's like, fuck books. Books are for pussies.
Oh, yeah,
he's like, he's like, go to the fucking gym. That shit, Bro, that shit geeks me out, bro. I think that's probably one of my favorite things in the world.
Yeah. So me and Ali Star, we focus on different things when it comes to like social media. This is one thing I want to talk about. Teach the boys. I focus more on creating content and like getting sponsorships and doing well with those sponsorships, and then obviously selling like my own clothing. So I make a lot of content that is geared towards, obviously I'm posting content that I like posting, and I'm trying to post good content, give you guys like good information and shit. But a lot of that is helping my clothing brand. It's also helping me make sales for Young LA, for Hilo Mix, and like all my sponsors and shit. But what Ali Star does is focus on coaching. He has a lot of clients and he does very well with coaching. So why don't we get into that and how you started like your own coaching business?
Well, dude, I was first off, it's like if you're going to create content to get clients, the biggest thing I'll say is don't think about getting clients when you make the content. Think about how can in 60 seconds I make the person who's watching this get as much free like education as possible, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like
sure.
The people watching my like educational reels, in 60 seconds, I want you to get the point across as clearly as possible. Like the goal of science is to get everybody to a common goal, and then my common goal, it's like I want everybody to be fucking jacked as shit. You know what I mean? So like I try to get that point across as freely and clearly as possible. Dude, I've been posting for, again, like I said, we were talking about this. I've been posting since I started working out. Like, dude, my dad's a personal trainer of 27 years, so I grew up like with him up my ass about training and working out and stuff. Then, long story short, it's like got to high school, got into partying, stopped being active, shit happened, came back to it, and now I do it for a living. But like, you just gotta like post and put yourself out there. And again, it's not gonna happen just like that, especially when it comes to educational content, bro. Like, people aren't just gonna bite like that. You know what I mean?
No.
Like, and then in a sense, if you don't put any personality behind it as well, like, I think the video that got me following on Instagram wasn't even like too educational. I was just talking about why I think Liver King is full of shit and why he's juiced to the gills.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it got me traction. But, dude, before that, I was posting 7 times a day. But that one video caught traction, and every pretty much video after that just, like, kept getting traction. You know what I mean? On my Instagram, that's where I get the most traction, on my TikTok. And, dude, really, I went from personal training, and I was like, okay, dude, I'm in a small town. I train all old people. There's nothing wrong with that. It's really cool helping old people like learn how to move and be able to walk and like move through life without fucking pain. That's cool. I don't want to do that for a living though.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to work with ambitious people. You
like
know what I mean?
athletes and shit.
Not even necessarily athletes, bro. More people that are inclined to learn. So that's the thing with online coaching is like, dude, I give you a program that's custom to you, and I give you coaching. You have 24/7 access to me. You have my phone number. So as many questions as you ask...
Fucking eyes are like...
bro, right? Key. As many questions as you ask is as intuitive as you are with me is what you're going to learn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, dude, if you sit there and fucking just follow the plan and hardly ask any questions, dude, I text my clients every single morning, but I don't have telepathy. Like, I can't read your brain if you're unmotivated. I can't read your brain if you have a question about a movement or elbow drive or torso position or something like that. People that want to learn ask questions, and I love helping people that want to get better.
Yeah,
if that makes sense. You don't even have to be an athlete, bro, but if you're hungry for information, I'm on that shit like white on rice, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm because you're coachable. You know what I mean? But like on the other hand, you got somebody that used to pay me $49 an hour for personal training and asked me a bunch of questions the whole time about what they're supposed to do with nutrition, this and that. And every single week I'd find myself talking my ass off about the same things. Yeah. And it gets super frustrating as a trainer.
Yeah.
Because I can only help you so much. And then people are like, well, why don't you write me a meal plan? And it's like, you're my trainer. And it's like, yeah, okay, I get paid $49 an hour. I get $49 an hour, but I don't get paid to go home and wipe your ass too. Like, holy crap. Like, people don't understand, again, what goes into being like a coach. So, dude, I just sent it, bro. One day I was like, dude, I'm going to start posting. I was working like 14-hour days. So I was training like 10 to 12 people at my parents' gym. Then I'd come home and I just started posting. And I would literally just DM anybody that liked my posts and be like, what's good? Like, have you ever thought about, like, what's your biggest fitness problem? Like, if it's what you're eating, how much you're eating, motivation, or like writing a fitness plan. And then, like, okay, let's talk about that. Well, how could I possibly help you? Well, okay, have you ever thought about getting extra help with your fitness goals? If you have, like, do you want to set up a call, like, and see how I could help you? And then once you're on the call, dude, once you get somebody on a call,
it's over.
But it's up to you, bro.
Yeah,
you can only fuck that up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, if somebody's inclined enough in this day and age to get on the fucking phone with you, dude, like, I know I understand, like, some people probably might not, in the like rare occasion, might not have the finances at the time to pay for it or whatnot. But dude, like, majority of the time, if somebody's hopping on the phone call with you, especially if they know why you're doing it, it's all up to you, bro. Like, your personality, the way you pitch yourself, and really just your enthusiasm, dude. Like, if you get on the phone and you're like super fucking excited to help that person and they like feel that, then that's lit. But if you get on the phone and you're like, hey, my name's Coach Alistair, like,
pay me $500 a month and I will get you jacked.
Really? Even if I get on there and I'm like, really, you just need to, like, count your macros and your calories, and your nutrition needs to be, like, the most, like, prominent thing that you're focusing on. Somebody's going to be like, holy shit, dude, this guy's fucking whack. Yeah, you know what I mean? And so, like, if I get on there and I'm like, bro, like, dude, I answer the phone on these calls when I schedule them now, and obviously I don't, like, DM people anymore. They fill out my bio. But I get on the phone, I'm like, bro, what the fuck is good, dude? Like, how are you doing today, bro?
Yeah.
And they're immediately like, dude, their energy changes. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So, again, with you as a coach or as a businessman, same thing with what you do, bro. Like, you sell yourself, bro. You know what I mean? And if you're not willing to, like, show who you are, bro, like, then you're essentially fucked.
Yeah.
Like, I am who I am. I'm a high energy person, and I expect not perfection out of people, but I expect people to work hard. And I'm very clear cut, like, with bullshit. You know what I mean? So that's who I am as a coach. That's how I work. Take it as it comes. You know what I mean? Or don't have me as a coach.
Yeah.
And the same thing with you. It's like my fucking content or do not like my content.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, like, twist around the fucking weave and winds to make everybody happy.
Yeah.
You know, like, but then that's where people see right through that shit, and they're like, okay, this is super whack. You know what I mean? Like, nobody likes that. So you're not gonna make everybody happy.
Just be yourself. At the end of the fucking day, it's just like, you're not gonna be any better at being anybody else. So
Literally,
it's like,
dude,
if you try to be someone else, you will never be as good as that person that is
that person
at being themselves.
Because they're fucking them.
Because they're that person. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you're the best at being yourself at the end of the day. So it's just like, stop worrying about what other people are fucking, like, thinking. Because that's, like, the main reason why people really don't, like, be themselves, is because they're, like, afraid of what other people will think. And it's just like, fuck that. Get out of that mindset. Be yourself, and you will win.
Well, dude, if you also
will
think about
win.
it, everybody has that mindset. So nobody's fucking thinking about you, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, dude, every single person that walks out of their house every single day is thinking, well, what if everybody's looking at me? So if everybody's thinking, what if everybody's looking at me, that means everybody is worried about themselves.
Yeah, they're just, like, too focused. Yeah.
Not fucking you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So just be your fucking self, bro. You know what I mean? And, like, at the end of the day, it's like that trend on TikTok. I am player one. Well, like, I am fucking player one. You can't be fucking player one if you're fucking, like, not being yourself.
Yeah.
Because, again, you're not player one at that point. You're player two, because dude who's actually being himself is rocking your shit. You know what I mean? Like,
but one of the things we didn't go over that I wanted to go over was, like, because you're very knowledgeable when it comes to, like, I call them, like, I don't call them this. Oh, fuck. The timer.
fuck.
let me quick intermission.
Chicken and rice.
Yeah, so like I said, like he focuses more on coaching, so I want to like get into a lot of like what he does with coaching and shit. So, like I was saying, you're like very knowledgeable when it comes to like the nutrition side, and then obviously like training and shit. So where did you like end up getting that from? Like, did you go to school? Did you learn yourself? Like,
So
research or what?
I only have an associate's degree in science, bro, and I will say, like, dude, I have talked to a bunch of people who have bachelor's in exercise science, bachelor's in science degrees and stuff, and still fucking ask me dumbass questions. So the piece of paper matters, bro. It's super important. But also, if you don't apply yourself, man, like, holy shit, dude. People just still blow my brains with just the general points that they make, dude. Like, I had some dude try to tell me that traps are not a shoulder exercise. Like, they aren't involved in shoulders whatsoever. And, like, I should not program shrugs on shoulders. It's like, dude, so explain to me how your fucking traps are biomechanically involved in a lateral raise. Oh, fuck, dude. Yeah, God. Because you cannot take your traps out of that movement. If I were to put EMG readings on your fucking traps in a lateral raise, they're still working.
Yeah.
Even if your point is to isolate your delts. So it's like, oh, don't program that on shoulder day. It's like, eat my dick, bro. Like,
Yeah.
fuck. But where I got it from is mostly like following people that are super, like, dude, when I say I'd pick apart their content, and then you have to pay for knowledge too, bro. I paid John Jewett, I paid $1,200 to get in his J3 University coaching when it first started, like when it was pretty expensive. It was like $1,200, I'm pretty sure. I think it's like $700 now. It's a lifetime membership, and he's got a hypertrophy course now. I've bought that one, and he's got a contest prep one now that I want to buy. But dude, it's like people are so stingy with their money, and they like want to be a coach, but then like don't want to pay for knowledge.
Yeah.
I am always seeking, like, dude, Dr. Mike just came out with a hypertrophy thing for Renaissance periodization. After I buy the contest prep thing, that'll be the next fucking thing that I buy.
Yeah.
And I just pick apart all that shit religiously, dude. Like, as I eat meals, people, like, dude, I've gotten so bad to the point where I eat meals and watch Renaissance periodization.
Yeah.
It's like, but I thoroughly enjoy it, bro. Like, if you find something you're truly passionate about, it's not like work. You know what I mean? So, like, I picked apart John Jewett's content, Joe Bennett, hypertrophy coach. Those are probably my two favorites. Paul Carter is really good. N1 Education's really good. I like Paul Carter more than N1 Education. They have a little bit of conflicting like ideas. Hypertrophy coach and John Jewett are more like bodybuilding. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
Paul Carter is more like all around hypertrophy for a general like person. You know what I mean?
And I watched Dr. Mike, right? And information packed in every video, right? So like
Fuckloads, bro.
So when you like watch a video, not even like Dr. Mike, just any video that is like obviously giving you information, do you like do anything specific to like make sure that you retain that information? Because sometimes I feel like I watch a video, I listen to it like very well, and I just don't really remember like any of the information.
I treat it like school, bro. I have like I'll go get them. I have like
You, like,
3
write notes
fucking
and shit?
notebooks of
Okay.
straight up notes.
Yeah.
But like, dude, you can't. Again, it's like being in school. If you just fucking copy the bullets, bro, you're not really learning. Like,
Yeah.
you've got to listen. I will literally listen, pause it, write it, kind of like what I heard in my own words. Look
Yeah.
at the bullet, and then like write that, make little cliff notes and things of that nature. You know what I mean? Like, so my brain has to process it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, I'm sure I'm not the only one. That's why I ask that, because like I said, like I'll watch videos all the time, like information-based videos, and obviously I'm trying to learn. I'll take some of it away, but like not all of it, and then sometimes I'll forget. And then when I'm trying to explain something to someone else, it's just like, I remember watching that video.
You're like, oh, fuck.
I don't really remember.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude, write it. So, dude, your brain will remember it if you write it down.
Yeah.
It's like 3 times more. I hate to sound like my fucking father, but like if you write it down, your brain is 3 times more likely to remember that shit because you're going through the action of it. Like, or here's a little trick. Like, I used to use this in school. If you're thinking about something super unique, be like, do something super random. Like, oh fuck, I was looking at the corner of the wall at the yellow jersey when I learned that the relative length of your hamstring does not change in a squat. So, like, it's random shit okay, now your brain's like, dude, I fucking remember that. You know what I mean? Holy shit.
For sure.
My brain works in weird ways. But, like, dude, taking notes, and again, you're super interested in this. It takes a special mind to, like, not just want to work out, but, like, pick apart, like, how to work out.
Yeah.
Because when it's super intimidating. Once you get into it, it's like, holy fuck.
Yeah, and I feel like it's honestly, I don't know what it's called. It's like some effect. Like I don't know if it's the Dunning-Kruger effect or some shit like that. But it's something where it's like when you first start doing something, you feel as if you know everything. And then as you continue to do it more and more, you feel less and less knowledgeable. And it's like, that's why, like, I feel like a lot of lifters, they go into the gym, and it's like their first year, and they think they're the shit. Like, I remember,
Yes, dude.
like, my first year of lifting, I thought I was huge. And, like, I look back at myself, and I'm fucking small. And now I'm a lot bigger than I was, and I feel fucking small. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, dude.
So I forget. I think it's called, like, the Dunning-Kruger effect. I would have to look that shit up. I'll probably throw it on the screen or some shit if I remember.
If you scroll through my Instagram, bro, if you go all the way back, you will see some fuckery.
Yeah.
When it comes to workouts and just, like, general shit. But
Yeah.
I'm talking like I'm literally, like, Honey fucking Rambod on my Instagram. I'm like, yo, $160 solid with beginner gains, like 8 months in, and I'm like big dicking, like, oh yeah, bro.
Yeah. So
You know
all
what
you
I mean?
beginners out there that think you're the shit, keep lifting. I promise you're gonna realize that you don't know shit.
Yeah. Well, dude,
And
the experts will tell any expert. Like, I had Hypertrophy Coach posted something like a month ago. He's like, dude, any expert will tell you that there's no fucking experts. Like, all I know is that I'm not an expert, because in your craft, like, you can always learn more.
Facts.
Especially with, like, lifting, bro. This is science based. As much as people want to be like, dude, like, oh, science is fucking bullshit. Like, just go in there and lift heavy weights. Like, okay, I understand that approach. If that makes you happy, that's fine. But that's not the truth behind it. Like, and science is ever changing. So, like, what we know now will improve. So a topic could potentially, that is, like, valid now, essentially, like, change.
yeah.
Until it becomes a principle, like that in science, it's all kind of theory, if that makes sense.
That's why I don't really like when a lot of people are like,
Excuse me. Holy fuck.
I don't like when people are like, oh, Ronnie Coleman did this, or like Arnold did
Yeah.
this. So like, obviously, why are we changing shit now? Because shit changes.
That's 20
bro.
years
The
ago, bro.
fucking-
Like,
the
fuck, 40.
New research comes out. Science fucking changes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just because they did it and they look sick as fuck does not mean.
Okay, they
that
used to
you can
put
do that
fucking
same
leeches
shit
on
now.
people to, like, get rid of your fucking
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they
ghoulies inside of you. Like, holy shit, are you going to tell me that things don't change? Because go fucking do some, like, medieval medicine shit when you got cancer, bro. Like, fuck, bro.
But that's another thing I wanted to get into too, is because I think a lot of people view like all of this like optimal training as like the end all be all, where like obviously like training optimally like has its place, but like in terms of like how much of a difference it's going to make, do you think there's like a huge difference in terms of like using a V bar, because obviously, you know, like JPG shits on the V bar because obviously you can't like bring your, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the fucking line of pool is different. You can't get as good
When
of
you
a range
come
of
closer,
motion.
when you come closer to your torso, your elbows are your elbows are basically spreading, but you're not getting a full stretch on your
like you
lats.
lack the range of motion.
But hypothetically speaking, bro, to hit your lats again, he's posted this on his page. No fucking shitting on him. He's a very knowledgeable person. Dude, you don't come past your torso to activate your lats. Like, literally do this, put your elbow to your hip, and, like, kind of sit up straight so you can actually feel it. Put your elbow to your hip and just squeeze. Don't pass your hip. Literally just put it at your hip and squeeze. You can feel your lat, right?
Yeah.
Now, bring it past that. You can feel your fucking trap, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
it's really
squeezing.
dope.
That's trap, rhomboids, like, teres muscles, all that. It's a scapular retractor. You know what I mean? So you don't, like, okay. In the long run of, like, for me, I have super huge aspirations. Like, I want to be the best pro that I can be. So do you. You're a pro. I would say for me and you, over 10 to 20 years, that shit can add up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Now, for someone like, dude, look at Keon. Do you know who Keon Prodigy is?
Yeah.
Okay, so Keon Prodigy, dude, he trains like, dude, they all train like dickheads. Like Brance Warren, people are gonna get mad that I said that. Whatever, fuck it. They all train like dickheads, bro. Like, dude, they literally like row like they're on the rowing team, like in a fucking canoe. Like it blows my mind. But the dude's genetics are immaculate, bro.
Yeah. I'm
not. Dude, like, if me and him, dude would wipe the fucking floor with me, bro, on stage. It's like, fuck. So, like, does it matter? Yeah. Does it matter if you have great genetics as much? No, it's like it's all hypothetical, essentially, you know what I mean? And then what are you focused on? Like, I think it's also like a placebo effect kind of thing. So, like, take Dorian Yates, for example. He truly fucking believed that what he was doing, training-wise, was superior to everybody around him. And I would venture to say that there were a bunch of people with better genetics than him. Not to say that he had shit genetics. He obviously had great genetics. But, like, compared to some of the people he competed with, definitely had better genetics than him. You know what I mean? So it's like, he truly believed that his approach was the best. I think that your mind's super fucking powerful, right? So dude, like the way I am, I go into the gym and I believe my method behind my madness so much. Like, you could not argue that with me. You know what I mean? Like, I will die fucking arguing about what I believe when it comes to my training and my shit. I will stand there and argue and die with that. That's how much I believe in it. But that's what makes me, and I'm not saying I'm not willing to learn like new perspectives, but like I'm very confident in what I have learned and what I know right now. You know what I mean? So I think that's also half the battle, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, but you don't become confident like that without like doing your research. You know what I mean? Like, you might have a sense of false confidence at the beginning. Again, I don't think I know everything, but like, you're not about to argue with me. Like I said, again, like, don't program traps on shoulder day. Like, there's just certain things that, like, and again, training is so hypothetical. Me arguing over, and I program traps on pull day as well. My split is a 9-day split, so I have a lot of recovery time for you guys that are gonna fucking pick this apart. So it doesn't really matter. But dude, like, in the sense of things, us arguing over like what's more optimal, it's like having a fucking nail gun and a jackhammer and being like, well, which is fucking better? Dude, they're both tools. They both do their fucking job, right? So
I just think
there's no point in arguing over which one's better. They both fucking work. They both do their job and what they're supposed to do. So, like, why are we sitting here arguing over this is more optimal. This is more optimal. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Train.
I just think
Train.
a lot of like younger kids will watch like JPG and then they'll like, they take what he says like to heart, and that's not saying that like what everything that he says is like correct or incorrect, but it's just like they take one source, right, and they just like take that shit to heart, and then like I said before, like they think they know everything just because they watched one JPG video or whatever the fuck, and then they start doing like the fucking kneeling single arm lat pull downs, whatever, for fucking lats. Or you can't call the lat pull down a lat pull down because it doesn't hit your lats. It hits your like mid back, whatever the fuck he says. But it's like they listen to that, and then they start to train like this. But like I would argue they could, like they're gonna make gains like at that stage.
If you're a beginner, dude,
like the difference is not that big. And I would argue that like the whole optimal training thing is like, I mean obviously it's gonna be effective like throughout, but like that's the shit you get into when you're like more down the road, but obviously
thank you,
so you can fucking like isolate shit. That's why they say like at first like focus on the compounds and shit just to build like general strength and fucking growth. But
if you want to train that way to start off because you're like super into it, there's nothing wrong with that. But again, you have to have a super open mind if you're 3 months into training. Like, dude, the thing about experience is you have to experience that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like, dude, if you've only been lifting for 4 months, I don't care how many books you might have read, there's only so much you can apply in theory. Yeah. You have to go out and do that shit. Now, I'm not saying that books and knowledge don't matter, because I fucking read research articles like the world is ending. You know what I mean? But like, I apply this knowledge, and then I take. Bruce Lee, one of the fucking most knowledgeable people ever, said, when it comes to your own research and your own practice, dude, you read your research, right? You apply that, whatever you've read. You take your eyes are fucked. You take what knowledge like worked for you and what you thought was beneficial, and then you dump the shit that didn't work.
Yeah.
So you've got that experience now because you've experienced it.
Yeah, like you sift through like the shit that works, shit
Exactly.
that doesn't. Yeah.
But don't fucking talk to me if you haven't experienced shit. You know what I mean? Like, please don't. Again, I'm super open-minded, but damn, like, the Dr. Mike video the other day, it's like, what do you expect when you post a workout and there's just like blatant, like, fucking argument to just some like, okay, again, like, back to this reference, I train delts and traps. It's a shoulder day. Well, you can't train your traps on shoulder day. What the fuck you expect me to say? Oh, you're right. Again, like Dr. Max said, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm a fucking idiot. No. Dude, I literally copied what he said. I said, get a fucking profile picture before you talk shit. It's a dude without profile picture telling me I can't train my traps on fucking delt day. I'm like, dude. Again,
yeah, and then people just want to like argue shit that like isn't even like arguable. You know what I'm saying?
My
Where it's
point
like,
back to why are we arguing over what tool is better? They both fucking work. It's all tools. There's no fucking point in arguing. There's not really any point in, dude, if you enjoy training that way, the whole point of training is to have fun too.
Very true.
So like, if you don't enjoy doing a fucking kneeling lat pull down, don't simply don't fucking do it.
Exactly. And the thing is, you're more likely to train and exercise harder, I would say,
if you enjoy
doing it. So if you don't enjoy an exercise, you're more likely to fucking like go through it like sluggishly and not train hard and like train incorrectly. And I would argue that having like proper intensity and executing exercises correctly is more important than like how optimal it is in terms of like the line type shit. I would say intensity is probably like
hard sets are like, dude. So your intensity is key, but not in the way that people think it is. Like, so we all know the number one driver of hypertrophy is mechanical tension, right?
Yeah.
But external load, like people will take this intensity thing and be like, "Fuck, bro, slap some weight on that fucking bar, bro." It's like, no. External load doesn't mean that we get more mechanical tension at a fiber level, like with your fascias, right? So recruiting motor units is how you recruit muscle fibers. I'm so sorry, bro.
And the closer you go to failure, the more you recruit. Correct?
Yes, exactly. So harder sets mean more muscle fibers recruited. Now, this does not mean that if you're swinging your fucking row around like you're dick swinging, dude, then you're like, that doesn't count. You know what I'm saying? But the closer you take yourself to failure with like ideal form, you know what I mean? Hard sets, the more motor units you're going to create. So the more motor units you create, the more hypertrophy you're going to get. Literally, the more muscle fibers you're grabbing, you're recruiting into that movement. So more hypertrophy. So yes, hard sets, intensity matters. So again, like back to the point of motivation, if I go into the gym and I'm like, dude, if you don't like to squat, bro, like if you get under the squat bar and you're like, fuck, I don't want to fucking do this. Fucking hack squat. Fucking pendulum squat. Dude, like fuck leg press, dude. Smith machine squat is fucking lit, and people will shit on the Smith machine squat, bro. But when I put the safety straps on there, I feel like fucking Hunter Labrada. I go in for a ride, and I'm like, bitch, I'm dying. Yeah. No, that shit's lit. But again, dude, if you don't like to, same thing with like, dude, if you don't like fucking hammer curls, like don't do hammer curls.
Yeah.
There's other ways to train. Like, dude, there's always ways around it. You don't have to do something just because. Dude, I coach people and people are like, dude, do I have to do this? I'm like, no, motherfucker. No. Why the fuck did you think that you had to do this? Bro, no. Like, dude, if you don't want to do a bent over dumbbell row, like
let me know. We'll change
like, dude,
it.
yeah, there's plenty of fucking other things that we can do, bro. Like,
yeah.
Holy crap. I'm not saying like, what I say is set in stone. I'm literally just writing the program based off of like what I think is optimal. If you don't, again, also, if I like a movement, because I get good mind muscle connection out of it. So again, if I just start working with you, I don't fucking know you as a client yet. So like, I'm going to program off of what I think is appropriate. Yeah. Now, if you don't fucking tell me like, hey, dude, I'm not digging this like ISO unilateral iliac lat, bro. It's not. I'm not feeling it. Okay, then we'll change that, bro. There's other things that we can do. We can do a pull down to target iliac lats. We could do some type of like elevated pull over. Mostly they target lumbar lats, but if you like elevate yourself, it becomes iliac lat. So, dude, there's things that we can do, but I can't fucking help you if you don't tell me. Again, back to the point of like, you guys don't have to do something just because you see somebody else do it. Like, this is all about experience, bro. So if you see somebody do some shit, go like read an article about it, see if the knowledge is first valid, and then go try that shit before you tell anybody that it's like fucking cool or that this is the way or like this is optimal. How about you go fucking train it for a couple months see if it works, see if you get some gains, see if you get some actual practical like practice. And then that you can use that knowledge and apply it to that practice and help other people and come to your own educated conclusion. But if you don't fucking go out and do it, then you're just speaking out of your ass. You know what I mean? Like, I can sit here and listen to all the John Jewett shit, all the Dr. Mike shit all day long. But if I don't go train, if I don't eat my meals, if I don't, like, do what needs to be done, I'm just sitting there fucking watching videos, dude. Yeah. Like, I'm not doing much of anything, bro. So I'm not to talk shit on people, but like, if you're just gonna sit there and watch videos, and fucking it stopped.
No, it didn't stop yet.
Oh, but if you're just gonna sit there and watch videos and talk shit, and not like actually try to practically apply yourself, you're just a fucking troll at the end of the day. I don't care if you have a profile picture, if you don't, like. Fuck it. Tell your mom.
It's always the no profile picture, boys. I'm telling you. Fucking
yeah, but
no profile.
There are some really salty people though on the fucking app though, dude. But again, dude, like apply yourself. I did like Instagram for the fact that I feel like Instagram had more of a positive community. Like before TikTok, bro, like dude, you get on some TikTok threads and some comments and I'm like, dude, you guys are fucking ruthless. Holy shit.
The main reason I would say TikTok is, like, visually more, like, negative than Instagram is because unless you're hitting the Explore page, Instagram is just your followers. And your followers aren't shitting on you for the most part.
That's a bet. I didn't think about that.
With TikTok, you're always put on the fucking For You page, like, every single time you post.
Facts.
So it's like, even if you don't hit the For You page, like, super hard,
you're the fucking mercy of everybody.
It's everybody seeing your shit. And if they're having a bad day, they're gonna fucking put that right on you, bro.
It's like dude man that told me I looked like I steal from TJ Maxx. Bro.
Exactly, bro.
That shit geeked me out. Some of it's fun. So I can laugh at myself, bro. So, like, I'll read some of these fucking comments and, like, I burst out fucking laughing, dude. Yeah. I'm like, this shit, dude, this motherfucker's got jokes, bro. Like, and then some of the shit I'm like, dude, like, again, I'm a recovering addict. So, like, some of the shit, like, bro, I'll post, like, a transformation pic of, like, when I was bad off on pills. And they'll, like, some of the shit that people say, I'm like, bro, fuck, dude. Like, you just switched one fucking drug for another. Like, you should have stayed on pills. It's like, okay. Like, yeah, I'm on gear. But, like, bro, like, why don't you suck my fucking balls, bro? Come say that shit to my face, dude. Yeah. I'll slap you silly, dude.
And
like,
and that's the thing. Like, I've been doing social media for, like, 2 years, and I've yet to, like, have someone come up to me in real life and, like, say some shit.
No one talks shit in person, bro.
Yeah. And that's another thing as well is, like, if you react to the hate comments with, like, positivity or just, like, simply... Like, you have options when it comes to, like, hate comments. You can either, like, defend yourself, which is probably the worst way to go about it. It's just to, like... defend yourself and be
if
like,
you come off defensive,
blah, blah, blah,
yeah, like if you come off defensive, it's really whack. Like if you're like humorally, like kind of like that Creed dude kind of shits on people,
yeah,
in a very like subtly, you can tell he's not tripping. Like when he does it, he's like clearly like saying "fuck you," just in a really educated way.
Yeah,
that shit's smart. It's funny, you know what I mean? Like it's intellectually like pleasing for someone else who like it's like, okay, you tried to talk shit, now eat your own words, you know what I mean, kind of thing. Or you can do the like, dude, I hope you're having a great fucking day, like.
That's the thing,
Great.
is like, from what I've noticed, if I respond and with like some funny shit, usually sometimes I'll just like agree with them if they say some like fucked up shit about my gyno or something. I'll just be
Yeah.
like, just be like, yeah, bro, I got fucking gyno.
You're like,
Eat my balls, bro.
yeah.
Like, I know I got it, bro. Like, it's all right. Like, you know.
I always be like, dude, I just need to get the surgery. You're right, bro. And
Yeah, and it's like once you respond with some like funny shit, or like you just like simply like don't even acknowledge like their fucking comment. Sometimes I've had people comment back that are like, bro, I was just joking.
they backstep, bro. They
Yeah,
literally backstep.
Because most of the time a hate comment, they're projecting, like you always say,
Their
like
insecurities.
you project your insecurities, you project like shit that's going on in your life. So it's almost like when I see people comment such like negative shit, it's just like the shit that they're dealing with is much worse than what I'm dealing with. So it's like, bro, I'm praying for you, dog. I'm praying for you because you must have it really bad, and I feel bad.
Well, dude, if you're on somebody else's, I have yet to be at the point, bro. I'm a recovering drug addict, so I've been through I've done some dumb shit with my life, bro. I've yet to be at the point where I get on fucking Instagram or TikTok and go and talk. Like, dude, I used to do that in like my freshman year of high school. Like when Yik Yak was a thing. Do you remember Yik Yak? Did you ever hear Yik Yak?
Yeah, it's still a thing at Coastal.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, bro.
That's so fucking hilarious.
I would go
bro.
in there and just say some fucking funny
That's
shit.
So like when Yik Yak came out, everybody just anonymously talks shit, but that's like some childish bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yet have I gone to like be on Instagram and be like take the time to say some like, bro, what is good, bro? Are you good, dude? Like,
And the thing is, they're not good.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like they're
Yeah,
not
bro.
good. If
Yeah.
you're getting hate comments, bro, you need to brush that shit right off, and you need to look at like the other end of the spectrum. It's like, would you hate on someone, or like if someone's successful, would you hate on someone else? Like, no. People that are like successful and doing well don't feel the need to fucking hate on anybody else because their life is already like set. Like, they're fine. So it's like, bro, like you just can't. You really can't fucking worry about
if you
like, hate
if you love
comments.
yourself, bro, not even the sense of just being successful, because there's a bunch of miserable fucking rich people out there. But if you can sit with yourself, like if you can look at yourself in the mirror at the end of the day, and you're like, bet, like that's fucking word, then you're straight, bro. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, again, there's people, like, not to say success is defined in different things. So like, dude, if you're happy at the end of the day, if you just want to go to the gym and you have your job and you're married to your wife and you have your kids, and you go home and you're super content with that, that's fucking
I was about to say,
lit,
my
bro.
definition
You know
of
what I mean?
success is like not even like financials, because obviously there's like financially successful people that are miserable and like they don't even like what they do because they just go to fucking 9 to 5, blah, 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 and they fucking get their check and they don't like life, but they're fucking financially successful, like they have a lot of money. Doesn't mean shit when you're not happy, you know what I'm saying? So when I think of like success, I think like doing the shit that you love like every single day
Exactly.
and having like that financial freedom. You know what I'm saying?
No,
That's
exactly.
that's fucking success.
Like, dude, I wake up.
sure.
I'm 24. I wake up every day. My only obligation is to help my clients with what they have to do, and work out, and post workout content. And I
Exactly.
pay for my fucking apartment that we're sitting in, all this furniture, TV, electric, light bill, everything. And I don't have to worry about food. I don't have to worry about gas. I'm more blessed than a bunch of adults, and I'm doing what I love. You know what I mean? So that's like, obviously I'm not content, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, I have huge aspirations.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be bigger. But like, I'm at the point, I'm in the perspective since like you gotta be like, again, happy with yourself. You'll never be happy as a fucking rich person if you're not happy with like now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For
Like,
sure.
dude, the Lambo ain't gonna mean shit if I don't like Alistair
Yeah.
before and after the Lambo,
Yeah.
bro. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, dude. You know what I mean? Like, for example, like, dude, I'm a sneakerhead. Every time I get like a new pair of shoes or some shit, bro, like, you feel super, like, it's like a dopamine rush. Like
Yeah,
the
for
first
sure.
day, and then after you're like, All right, like their shoes.
Yeah, I'm
You know
not
what I
even
mean?
gonna lie. A new pre-workout came in the mail, and the dopamine. Oh
Yeah,
my fucking
yeah.
god! I'm so fucking excited. And that's another thing is like Gorilla Mode, right?
Yeah.
That's like the brand that I wanted to get with, but they've just been like I hit them up in the DMs. They left me on red like multiple times, and that was like the dream, like the goal sponsor for like supplements, because obviously I have Young LA for the clothing, but there's this new brand. I don't know if I told you about it.
Is it the one Alex is with?
No. It's like some TikTok brand. No, I don't want to say TikTok brand because it's a lot bigger than that. But it's a very like new pre-workout. Like the dude that owns it like knows his like ingredients very well. Like there's some ingredients that I've fucking never seen before, and I don't know how like effective they are, but I'm gonna try that shit. And that shit has been hyped up on TikTok like crazy. So I hope it's worth it. And if it is, I'm probably gonna start working with them because fuck Gorilla for not fucking answering me, bro. I've been using Gorilla forever, and I probably will continue to use them. But like that shit's fucked.
Yeah.
Like to be honest, bro. Like
Salty a little bit.
I'm fucking salty, bro. I'm fucking salty. Especially with how well this fucking socials have been doing recently. Like it's kind of like I don't want to say it's their loss because that's kind of cocky, but like
Oh, no, dude. I thought I was big dicking when I got like to 20K on Instagram, and I messaged Young LA, and they're like, no, thank you. So I'm jealous of you, bro.
They said no, thank you.
Well, they're like, not right now, bro. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
fuck.
Like
it's
a
followers-
personality thing, bro. With Young LA.
I think it's more engagement.
Well, also personality too. They're not gonna, dude. This is why I started posting more content of my personality, because, dude, I love focusing on. I still post all my fit reels like every day. I just have amped up my I guess I would say my workload with content, because I do want like clothing sponsorships and shit. But like,
Yeah.
dude, there's only so, dude. I will put it this way: JPG's not sponsored by fucking Young LA. Like, it's a personality thing too. Like, dude, if you can't,
I think he probably could have been.
he could have, but dude, again, it's like
I think I know what you're trying to get at with the personality thing, but it's more, if you think about it from a brand perspective, the main goal of like a sponsorship, right, is you making the brand money, right? So people see your content, they go to use your code to buy clothing from Young LA. But if you don't have that community, like I was saying before, of people that are like loyal to you, like
then you're
they're
screwed.
not gonna go to Young LA and buy anything because like they see your content and they're not like engaged, if that makes sense. So like when I say engagement, I mean like having that like community where it's like you have like this group of people that follow you that are like super loyal to you, like they look up to you and shit. So like for me, like over these last couple of months, I've had a bunch of people that have been like reaching out. Like before I would post and shit, but like I really never had, like when I would post, I wouldn't get like a shit ton of comments. You know what I'm saying? And if I did, it was from people that I've never seen comment before. You know what I'm saying? But now I have like a lot of people that I always see their usernames coming up and up and up. So it's the same people that are fucking with me. And I mean, I think it's just like a matter of time before that shit comes, because I was always being myself. Like I didn't really change. I just more showed it off more on the gym vlogs, on like I started like creating different content, and that's when it like fucking kicked off. Cause like for the longest time I was posting, bro, and I knew I needed the community, but I just never knew how to like create it. You know what I'm saying? And like I was telling you before, it's just like finding one thing. Everybody has their
That's
fucking
your
thing.
thing.
Everybody has their fucking thing. A good example. Do you know the Gym Fit dude on TikTok?
Yeah,
He's like
Marshall Cruz.
I followed him when he had 3,000 followers on fucking TikTok, which was like a year ago. He fucking went from 3,000 to like 300,000 in a couple months because he had the Gym Fit thing and he just kept posting Gym Fits. Kept posting them. He found his thing. I think he even like said it on one of his stories. He's like, I found my thing. Everybody has the one thing, and the sooner you find it, the better. So like, I didn't know my thing was gonna be fucking chicken and rice guy. Like that was the most random fucking shit ever, and now it's my thing. It's like I'm the fucking chicken and rice guy. Chicken and rice clothing obviously is my brand. So now I'm the chicken and rice guy. Didn't think I was gonna be the chicken and rice guy, but you know, here we are. So like, you don't really know what's gonna fucking happen. Like,
No,
that's why I just say just post consistently, and just like keep fucking working, because eventually your time will come and then you find your fucking thing. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's like for so long, all I posted was like voiceover reels. You know what I mean? Of like content. So it did me good in a sense of like coaching again. But there's only so much of your personality you can display in a voiceover. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And it also probably didn't help. Like I used to have my coaching like logo as my profile picture. It wasn't even my face.
Yeah.
So it's like people didn't, and that's also probably when I reached out to them. So they're probably like, dude, who the fuck is? Like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? Like, again, I feel like it is with like a community, but you're also like, dude, John Skywalker doesn't post too much on TikTok and shit or on Instagram anymore, and like that fucker's just got like
a fan base.
Yeah, like again, he's got a community, but it's also like that's because of his personality, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember following John Skywalker when I first like started learning about gear because of his trendsetter shirt.
Yeah,
that's.
Would you say that you could like resonate with him?
Oh yeah,
because
for sure.
I think that is probably like the main factor that determines like building that community. It's like if people can resonate with you, that's when they really like fuck with you hard.
Yeah, well, for sure. And I more so resonate with the thing. It's like, dude, okay, I'm a dude from a small town. I've grown up here. I am known as the guy that does gear.
Yeah,
it's like
lit.
Yeah, like because, but again, it's like that's where I resonate with most of his content because people shit on him for that. You know what I mean? And it's like, dude, like, bet, cool. Eat my balls, bro. Get a profile picture.
Fuck it.
You know what I mean? But again, it's like that, again, resonating with people. So that's why I also think what helps me with like coaching a lot is I'm not afraid to talk about the fact that I was like super fucking skinny. Like I was addicted to drugs. Like I had a lot of like health problems in my past. So I put that out there. And I get on calls with clients and they'll be like, bro, half the reason I'm on this fucking call with you is because, like, you posted that and it just hit me in the face. You know what I mean? So you're completely right about that, bro. The more of you, like, it's almost like the more emotion you can bring out of whomever is watching your video. Like, if somebody can watch that and be like, fuck. Whether it's, like, a feeling of, like, empathy or a feeling of, like, fuck, yeah, like, that's like, dude, that's fucking lit. Like, I feel him on that. Any emotion you can bring out of the viewer, thumbs like that, you're good. You're fucking golden. You know what I mean? Because they're going to be super engaged with that, bro.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Even like some of, like, dude, I follow that Gabe guy on fucking, I follow the Gabe Grow or something like that on TikTok because he posts like it's like the most like break up like TikToks. It's hilarious, bro. It honestly geeks me out. Like some of the shit will like make me burst out laughing. It'll be like it's straight up like fuck that bitch like type shit. And I'm like this motherfucker. It's hilarious. But he's got like 162,000 followers and steady engagement, and he just posts short clips of shit like that. So he found his thing. You know what I mean? But it's like you just got to do it, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, like everybody's audiences are probably going to be different. So it's like one thing I've noticed is like I'll get a lot of comments that are like what I would do to work out with this kid. So like what I do is the gym vlogs, right? So it's like obviously not every workout is like that where I'm like talking a lot. I do probably like talk a little extra for the camera. But like at the end of the day, I'm still like being myself. But it's like me doing that, people like watch that and are like, yo, like I want to work out with this kid because like I feel like we're very like similar in like in terms of like our personalities, and it would be like really funny and really fun to like work out with them type shit. So it's like you said with the emotion thing, if you can bring out an emotion of like resonation, if that's a word, I don't fucking know. Like where they resonate with you, like that's very important, I would say. And like getting that like community of people for sure.
No, 100%, dude. I think the first video that actually got traction for me on TikTok, it was just a clip of me Smith machine bench pressing, and I'm like, the video you got of me today, you're like, is that a dog or is that a human? I'm literally like in American Fitness, like, like Bro, it's hilarious. But I'm talking about like fighting demons in the gym. Like, dude, if I'm in a hard set, bro, this is why I train like that, bro. Like, I'm thinking about that skinny fucking kid that was 120 pounds and didn't really think that he had shit going for his life. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, like, when I go there, it's like, and especially when I talk about that, anybody that can resonate with that, again, you get a wave of emotion. You're like, holy fuck. You know who Tyson Fury is? The boxer?
I've heard of him.
Okay, so, like, he was an addict. And, like, dude, there's a Machiavelli motivation video. You know Machiavelli motivation, right? There's a Machiavelli motivation video that he did. And he's like, bro, the second I knew I needed pills, like, I wanted to wake up and I think I needed pills to, like, live, that's when I was fucked. Like, I didn't, like, I knew life was over. And I was like, dude, when I hear shit like that, I know, like, that. But that a lot of people hear his story and they're like, dude, fuck. You know what I mean? Like, they resonate with that. But he's like, bro, like, I find I go to the gym and if I exhaust myself to the point, like, where I release, like, so much energy and so much dopamine in the gym and shit like that, I come home and I just want to eat some food and go to bed. You know what I mean? And, like, I remember hearing that, like, a year after I got sober, and literally it brought me to tears. I was like, bro, I'm going to do this for the rest of my life. Like, it saved my fucking life. And in my head, I was like, dude, if I can get on Instagram or TikTok and potentially help one person, like, with fitness or just even their mindset, bro, like, I've done my job. You know what I mean? As a person on this earth, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it is all about, like, emotion, but again, it's about helping people too. Like, you like, post your content to brighten people's day. Like, yeah, you do it to further yourself, but you're not just doing it to, like, dude, it does, like, whether or not you know it, like, your content, like, that kid, bro, he really looks up to you. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, dude, that's a positive effect that you have on someone. You can, like, potentially lead that kid in a totally different direction of, like, life. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, the effect that you have on people as, like, an influencer is an amazing thing, bro. Like, when I first started, Callum Von Moger, bro, I remember watching Generation Iron, and Callum Von Moger dumps his hot-ass girlfriend to sit, like, in and eat meals for his first bodybuilding show. And I was like, bro, I'm so about this shit, bro. Like, I was like, fuck bitches. Like, I'm trying, like, dude, if you're not trying to go to the gym, eat meals, like, dude, I'm not going out anymore and drinking to, like, be around girls. I was like, dude, this is whack, bro. Like, I'm about this shit. Like, let's go, heads in, fuck yeah. You know what I mean? Like, head first, I'm diving into this shit. Like, Callum, like, bro, he was just such a personality. Is like, again, I basically wanted to, like, be him. You know what I mean? The effect that he had on me as a young kid, I was like, I'm a fucking sick cunt. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, it blew my, like, dude, I wanted to fucking be that guy. And it's like,
and it's just honestly crazy because, like, we're like, he's just being himself and, like, doing him, right? So, like, me just doing me, it's, like, surreal to me. Like you said, like, that one kid and, like, multiple kids. It's not even just that kid. Like, there's, like, probably hundreds of kids that are like, you've inspired me, this and that. And it's just, like, it's just crazy to me that just, like, me doing my own thing, just, like, you know, going to the gym, like, competing and shit.
It's being a positive. It's being a positive presence, bro. So, like I say, like, and I'm not even trying to toot your own horn when I say it's like, dude, you're a young kid. Like, the reason I fucks with you the way I fucks with you is because there are a very minuscule amount of people, and I've grown up here in this area, that have your mindset. Dude, I'm like, and again, I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but, like, I'm one of the only people that, dude, you know how many people that go to gyms in this area and want to coach people, talk mad fucking shit about me trying to coach people when I first, like, transitioned from training to coaching. You're never going to be able to do that. This, that, and the third. And I've either worked with some of these people or been told by some of these people, oh my God, you're doing such an amazing job. And then it's like, okay.
So it's the same people that doubt you,
that want to ride your dick,
that
bro,
will
when
come
you
back.
get there, bro. They dick ride you hard, bro.
I think the main thing is like people are not happy with where they're at, so like they see someone else changing and potentially where they're going to be able to be more successful than the person that isn't successful. It's just like people that aren't successful want to tear down people that are working towards becoming successful, you know? Yeah. But yeah, so like you said, like,
what the fuck was I saying?
so you transitioned from in-person coaching to online coaching. So it's just like the general, it's even like with parents, because like every parent wants their kid to go to fucking college, you know what I'm saying? And if they see their kid, like, for example, me.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing because my mom made me go to fucking college,
Yes,
right?
bro.
And guess what? I fucking went to rehab like a year later.
Yeah,
I straight up told this woman too, bro. I'm like skipping school. Bro, again, school wasn't my problem. I'm taking AP classes in high school, like doing my thing. I'm skipping school, and I'm like, hey, Mom. I'm like, I probably shouldn't go to school because I fucking hardly go to my high school classes. Like, what makes you think I'm going to go to them when I'm not living with you? And she was like, no, like, everybody needs to go to school. Like, da-da-da. And I'm like, I probably need to figure my shit out first. Yeah. I potentially, bro, if she would have let me sit and figure my shit out, potentially I would have been doing this sooner than later, if that makes sense. And everybody has a stigmatism like, oh, I've got to go to school. No, you don't, bro. You can monetize anything now, bro. If you have a passion for it and you're good about it, make a fucking YouTube video, bro.
Yeah. Like parents, I just think they don't really understand the internet and how much money there is to be made.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're like in the entrepreneur like mindset. I think some people are just born with like a more entrepreneurial like mindset, and then some people aren't, you know? Some people want to go to school. But I think at the end of the day, school is just you paying to make more money in the future. So you're going to go in depth. You're going to be in debt after paying for school. So you're paying for school in hopes
that job will make you more money.
Yeah, it's not even a guarantee. In hopes that you get a job that will pay more money than a job that you wouldn't be able to get without the degree. But you're going to be in debt. So it's like you're paying to go to school in hopes that you get a job that pays a lot more money. But yeah, and I think a lot of people, like especially parents that didn't grow up in this generation, they don't really understand how much money you can make online, especially if you fucking grind.
My dad is such a practical thinker. When I was like, dude, I'm going to this online training thing, he was like how do you really expect to like make money doing that? Like, what if it falls off? You know what I mean? Like when you have clients, and it's like, dude, I don't think that people, when it comes to the internet, my mindset behind it was, I'm not limited by 10 to 12 clients per day, because that's as many clients as you can train in a day as a fucking personal trainer.
Yeah.
Try training. I've tried. Try training 14 fucking people and eating your meals and shitting and taking a piss and like enjoying life. It's pretty hard. So like, again, with online coaching, I'm not limited by hours per day. I am purely limited by how many people I can reach with my content. And that is purely limited by my fucking efforts.
Exactly.
Genuinely only limited by my own personal efforts and what I put into this shit. Because if I don't put in the work, the only fucking person I can bitch at is me, dog.
And yeah, that's the thing is like people will ask me, how much do you make like a month, for example? And I'm like, how much I make a month is how much I work in a month.
Exactly.
How much work I put in a month. If I fucking market my chicken and rice clothing a lot in a month,
you'll make a lot more money.
And the fucking, you know what I'm saying? And the content does well and it promotes the brand more, then it's like I will make more money. If I fucking promote Young LA more and I make more content that goes viral promoting Young LA, I will make more money. So it's like I make as much money
as you work.
As much as I fucking put the work in. So if I don't put the work in, I won't make as much money. So it's obviously I'm not making the same amount every month, but it's like
Dude,
if I work harder, I make more money.
And people don't understand also the work that does come into being an entrepreneur.
Very
Or
true.
like being a content creator, bro. What if it's fucking it's 9:50, bro. Most people big chilling right now.
Doing absolutely nothing, watching Netflix. And we're filming a pod.
I've been up since 5 this morning. Bro, I was up at 5 fucking eating meals because I'm a fat fuck and I have to eat 7 times a day.
Bulk guy.
Yeah,
Bulk
so
guy.
dude, like, again, how bad do you want it at the end of the day? Everybody's like, I want to be a content creator. I want to do this. I want to do that. Well, do you enjoy doing this? Because we planned on talking for an hour. We've talked for 2 hours now because we genuinely enjoy talking about this shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so like, but then it's like, dude, are we going to sit here and talk about being content creators, or are we going to be content creators? Like, dude,
I'm going to be a content creator.
Exactly. And again, you gotta enjoy the shit, bro. Like, you genuinely have to actually like do it. Because, dude, if we were sitting here like trying to reach for conversation the whole time,
It'd be very awkward.
yeah, bro. Like, holy fuck, bro. Nobody would want to watch that shit, dude.
Be like, yo, what should we talk about next, bro?
Yeah, dude. It's like, yeah. Do these guys even go to the gym, bro? Fuck. No, but it's just, again, dude, it's like, but don't fake it either. Like that thing, fake it till you make it. No, dude. Like, just be your fucking self until you make it. Literally, that's the best advice I can give you. I have gotten my buddy, go follow Andrew Holst on Instagram. Shout out to my boy Andrew. He's a CSCS. He went to University of Wisconsin. He's worked with dude like Green Bay Packers professionals, all this shit. The dude can talk my ass off when it comes to biomechanics and training. And he was like messaging me the other day because he fucks with my content. He was like, dude, like, how do you recommend like going about starting like coaching or just like posting educational content? And I was like, dude, honestly, just fucking post, dude, and like be your nerdy self. Like, be yourself. Like, if like be completely Andrew, 100%. Like, because people will fuck with that. Somebody is gonna fuck with that.
That's the thing, bro.
I was like, bro, I fuck with you. I am a fucking meathead Chad douchebag motherfucker. And he's like the antithesis of me, and I fucks with him long ways, dude. So it's like, in your head, you might be like, oh, nobody will fuck with it. Dude, I promise you, somebody is gonna fuck with you, bro. Somebody will fuck with you. And that's
the thing. Somebody could potentially be thousands of people, millions of people, because there's so many fucking people out there, and someone's gonna resonate with your content. So just being yourself. And then you're going to attract people that you, like, might actually like. And, like, you might fucking meet some, like, cool people. You know what I'm saying?
Bet.
So it's like...
Bet.
Bet, bro. There you go. Fucking, for example, it's like fucking...
And, like, dude, again, we met... We've known each other on social media for a while, but like met and started chilling a month ago. And dude, like, again, when you click with people, bro, you fucking click with people.
I'm about to say, we like just met. Like, y'all don't even realize that we like met like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, like, but when you click with people and you vibe with somebody because you have the same interests, goals, ambitions, and more importantly, like mindset, bro, like, that's a wrap, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's super hard to be around somebody who's, and I hate to sound like it, dude, when there's levels to this shit, it's really hard to be around somebody who's a couple notches down on your ambition level when it comes to, especially if you're super hungry for this shit and you're like, bro, why the fuck are we just sitting here with our dick in our hands? Like,
that's why
let's do something about this shit, bro.
You've probably heard it before, but I always say you're the average of like your 5 closest friends.
Dude, if you show me your friends, I'll show you your future. You want to hang out with 5 fucking losers, you're going to be the 6th.
Exactly.
If you hang out with 5 fucking winners, you'll be the 6th. Their talents and habits and mindset will rub off on you. If you want to be a fucking millionaire, hang out with millionaires. You will learn what they do to be fucking millionaires, and if you're not a complete and utter doofus, then those habits will rub off on you. You know what I mean?
Yes.
For example, in the gym, people are, dude, when I ask some of my buddies to train when they come to town, they're like, dude, I'm not going to be able to lift nearly as much weight as you. I'm like, motherfucker, just come train, dude. Fuck, bro. Like, what does it matter, dude? Like,
it's just an excuse. Like, at the end of the day, like, it's just making a fucking excuse.
No, but again, it's like, dude, just like, it doesn't matter. Dude,
yeah,
like,
but I mean, they don't really know that shit though. Like, so
I understand that. But again, it's like, dude, if you just go for it, like, people don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and again, it's like, let's not talk about it, dude. Let's just be about it. Let's do it. Like, dude, the the people that just I don't like this. You know what I mean? You're the one kid that I've met that is as actively ambitious and like you're like I'm gonna do this, and you don't like wait for other people. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I don't like, dude. We're like the same. Like I go to the like, dude. I'm gonna go train. You know what I mean? You can come at this time, or not.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be making content today. Like you can come and we can link, or not.
Or not.
Yeah, like I'm still gonna be doing this
regardless if you come or not.
Yeah. Like
I'm doing me.
Yeah.
Slide if you want.
Or
but
don't.
If you don't come, I will still
I shall be
there.
doing me. Yeah.
If
like,
you come late, I will still be there.
It's
you know
like,
what I'm saying?
so, dude. Again, just if you're just yourself, but put the work in. Like,
All right. So, moral of the story, boys: be your fucking self. You are the best at being yourself. So, if you try to be anybody else, it's probably not going to be a good idea.
be fucking player 1. Don't be player 2.
Factual.
Didn't you hate it when you were on Xbox or some shit when you were younger, and your friends like, all right, you get second player?
I was
You
trying.
know how whack you feel when you're second player,
I was trying to end this shit, and you talking about Xbox, bro.
My bad.
I'm fucking
Be
with
fucking. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. I'm like Lex, bro. I'm big into the fucking games, bro. I got my games over there. I'm about to play when you leave.
I haven't
bro.
played Xbox in like 2 years.
Yeah, bro. So don't be fucking player 2. If you come over to my house, you're fucking player 2. I'm player 1. Be
'Cause it's
fucking
his
player
crib.
1. Exactly. So be fucking player 1. Be you. Don't play somebody else, dog, because that's somebody else's player 1 because they're doing them.
Be you. Get swole.
Eat chicken and rice.
And eat chicken and rice.
I knew you were
He
gonna
already
fucking
knew
say
it.
it. I
He
knew you were gonna
fucking knew
fucking
it.
say it.
That's how we end it. That's where we're ending it, boys. Be you. Get swole. Eat chicken and rice. Boom. Peace.